My baby's looking at me. He's so cute. Are you cute, boy? He's cute, boy. He's not really a baby anymore. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and start this video, get it going for you guys. How to do a Facebook party. We're going to start with doing it more on your profile page. Some of you guys have not set up your business page, or you have and you just prefer your personal page versus business. So home page, go to your home page. Now, you guys will notice that my cursor might not highlight the item that I'm talking about. So like if I say home, it might be like over to the left a little bit, my cursor. So just kind of remember what I'm saying, because the cursor might not be correct. As you can see, actually Yvonne's doing a party right now. Sweet. So she does it where she clumps her colors and different items together, which is a really good way to do it as well, because it's showing more options, which is really cool. But I'm going to show you kind of just a more simple way right now, but definitely that's a great idea that she's doing right now that you guys can see. I'm going to hit events, and I'm going to go over to the left or the right and hit create. I'm going to go ahead and type in name. So this is where you put the person, the host that's doing the party or something like that. So I'm going to put Dina, Dina's $5 bling it online, like jewelry. I can't even spell today. All right. And then in here in the details, what's going to be in there, I already have a whole script printed out and everything that I'll put in the back files in our Team Platinum page that you guys can just copy and paste and cater to whatever party's going on. But I'm just going to write in party for now. Place, I usually write where you're at in your PJs, whatever you're doing online, you know, something fun. Oh my. How about that? Just something fun. And then where or when, you know, let's just keep the date today, but you can always change the date to whatever you want. Or, you know, we can do the 8th. How about that? At a time, let's say 7 p.m. I've noticed that when I do the parties later, I get a better response. Kind of cool. So anyways, I try to do mine about 24, 27, 28 hours. Just depends on how many people are jumping on the party and purchasing. Privacy, this could be either public, open, invite, guests of friends, invite only. Just depends on what you want to do with your party. Public, everybody can see it. The rest of them are all having to do with guests and inviting them. Okay, so I'm going to hit invite only for now. I'm going to hit create. So I want to go ahead and invite my host. I'm going to hit invite. I'm going to find my host. Let's say it's me this time. So I'm going to put myself in there, but that would be the host. Once the host accepts the invite, then it'll tag you up at the top with a little alert and let them know that they've joined, and then they can go ahead, the same invite thing shows up, which you all have been hosts, so you know how that works, and then you go ahead and just they just invite all of their people. If you guys want to add an event photo, hit on event photo, upload photo. I'm going to go over to my documents, find one. I have a mess in here, but I'm going to go ahead and just scroll down and find one down here that I picked. You can position it, save changes. Yay! All right, so then this is done, the event. Now to go in and edit anything you want to change, a date or a host or make somebody, anything like that, you just hit edit, and you can put in all the information here and then make the host. Add the host as well, and you can even change it to public if you want to here. Even if you wanted to cancel the whole event, you can do that. So save. All right, now to add pictures, I want to start the party. I just hit add photo. Very simple. Go here, find my pictures. I have everything on my OneDrive so that if I'm out and about, like today I have to go to a all-star baseball game again, and if there's enough service out there, I'll be able to post pictures from there. So that's what's the beauty about this, is that you can do it wherever, whenever. So I have all of them done by category here. My folders, you know, you'll have necklace, and then necklace on Facebook. That means that I've posted them, and I'll explain what that means. So anyways, let's go ahead and start with bracelet. Still have, the reason I wrote that is because I just did a big Hoop Fest event, and I got to go through all my inventory, and so that means that I still have these guys. So I'm just going to hit this one, tag it, or excuse me, post it. I'm going to write $5 brass clasp bracelet. That people like to know what that is. And then hit post, and now it's on Facebook. Now, I'm going to go back up and do add picture. I'm going to go, it's going to take me back into my files here. Now, since I already posted this picture, I'm going to cut it out of my folder that has my current inventory in it, and I'm going to go back to my main where all my folders are and put it into my folder that says bracelets FB. That's bracelets that are on Facebook because I've already posted that. And it keeps track of what you've posted and what you haven't. You want them separate because you definitely don't want to double post. Not fun. Not fun at all, huh, buddy? No way, Jose. I tell you what, huh? Mommy gets crazy when she posts something twice, huh? We all go, ah! And then we have to find another bracelet. And then you're like, oh my gosh. So it's just best you do it this way. Yes, I'm a little crazy. Huh? Uh-oh. Yeah, he's looking at me like, yes. So that's how I keep track of my inventory. We all make mistakes here and there. Sometimes it doesn't copy and paste, and just have to remember what you've done. And definitely when you're doing your Facebook parties as much as I do, you know what has been posted, what's not, and you kind of keep tracking of, oh wait, I only have one of those. Why did I post it twice? You tend to know that. So anyway, so again, I have it in my bracelet folder, and I know that I posted it, so I put it into my Facebook folder. Now, when you have your party, obviously, you want to make a folder that has the host name on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move something here. 1 second. These are all my pictures for, we just got our destination. Sorry, my bad. There we go. Get a little bit more room. So, sorry. Should have had all this done. I know you guys totally want to see this, don't you? Okay. So anyways, we just got our destination of where we're going to Dominican Republic. So excited. Can't wait to go. So anyways, so I have my new folder. I'm going to go ahead and name it the host name. I'm going to put an A in front of it so it jumps in front so you guys can see. So I'm going to put Dina Party. Okay. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second because I didn't make the screen big enough. But because I put an A in front of it, it brought it over here. So this is because everything's alphabetized. So this is the host. And then let's say a customer named Allison said sold for that bracelet. So what I would do is either copy her name just right from Facebook and paste it into her own folder that's inside the hosts folder, okay? Or I just type in her name. But now that Allison, she has her own folder, I'm going to go back to where my bracelets are because I posted it, remember, so it would be in my Facebook folder. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this one, go back to the host party folder, and then find her name and post it in there. And that's how I keep track of what everybody has purchased. Okay, so it's going to be cut out of whatever, bracelet, Facebook folder, earrings, or whatever, and it's going to be put into the proper guess who purchased it folder. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I just continue, new folder, add the next person who purchased, new folder, add the next person who purchased. So it's kind of a big repeat process, and it works really well, and that's how I keep track of everything. Everybody always wants to know, all the guests, how do you keep track of it all? Very simple. I like everything kind of, has to be spelled out in crayon because I'm like, I have to see it, and it's just right there, right in front of me. So anyway, so let's say we want to post another one. I know that right now I do have these pair of earrings. So, I just type in, silver, lightweight. People want to know if they're heavy or if they're light. So lightweight earrings. Sometimes they want to know the size. I cannot spell today, but I usually try not to write it in there because I want them to communicate with me. It's kind of nice. And they're like, hey, how big is this? And I'll let them know. So that also tells me that they're paying attention to the party. So, and then post. Games, I keep them all, in a folder, documents, graphics, it's either my games here. Whether it be, Duck Duck Goose game or whatever games that you want to play, you can have them in a separate folder. Okay, so all of that will be in the back of in our Team Platinum page. in their folder system. So that's how I do my party. I will have the wording for the checkout system in there, also the wording for the party, the details of the party that you guys can just cater to whichever party you're doing, whether it be a fundraiser or just a regular online party. Then we can, there's all the different graphics and wording for that, which will be back there. And so yeah, it's very simple, and just keep everybody invited or excited, and keep the host invited and not invited. Oh my goodness, excited. So right here, though, I want to tell you it says going, maybe invited. So when you see the going, that's how many guests are going to be going, and that's how many people are going to be seeing the post. But also, your friends will be seeing the post that you have posted if your party is public. Meaning my husband and my son kept seeing all the pictures that I kept posting, and they were never, ever invited to a party, and it was driving me crazy. Crazier. And I figured it out. Duh. It's because they're friends of mine. They're going to see my post. So if you make the party private or whatever, then they won't be seeing that. Now, I mentioned before, if you already have your business page set up, if you post as your business page, which I'll do another training on that one, then they won't see it unless they like your business page. But anyway, so that's how I do my Facebook parties. Very simple, very easy. It does go fast at times, so, but just take your time. You want to write sold. So let's say this somebody wrote in here like sold, right? I'll write sold, yay! My name will pop up, that I bought it. See right here, so Dina Stombaugh. So I would go in as the paparazzi consultant, and I'd write in sold to Dina. So, Dina. And if I'm going to that party, my name will pop up, right? So then that person is alerted, and they know that they won that product. So that's pretty cool. And then that's where I go in. I copy their name, right? And I go to my folders, and I paste it in there. Tina Party, new folder, rename, put that there. And go find the earrings. Whoops. See, I didn't clip it over. Go find the earrings. Cut them. Go back. There could be all different ways of doing this, but this is what I've kind of done. I just bring it back to the party, and I paste it right in that folder. But I like to double check too, make sure there they are. So very simple, easy, fun, and you can do it wherever you're at. You could be at the beach, selling jewelry, making money. The hostess could be at the beach with you, earning free jewelry. Awesome sauce, fun stuff. So if you have any questions, please message me. Hopefully this wasn't too crazy or too fast. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and that's it. Thank you. Let's see if I know how to turn this off. Of course not.